Hi there. Nice big box here from the fantastic board game guru in the UK, Paul Lister. This actually came Saturday, but we were away from home, so we picked this up from the post office today. And it is, been after it for a while, it's Archipelago, I think that's how you pronounce it, by Christophe Bollinger. I think he's French. He is the guy that designed Earth Reborn and Dungeon Twister, and of course Dungeon Twister Prison and all the expansions and bits and pieces. Archipelago, it piqued my interest a couple of years ago. It is from 2012, plays 2 to 5 players. And I remember actually Paul Lister on his blog, or his newsletter, saying that it was his pick of Essen. It was the game that, correct me if I'm wrong, if Paul ever watches this, but I remember reading it, and I think it was from Essen that he said it was one of his the highlights playing this was this game, pick of the crop. And that piqued my interest, but there was also tons and tons of questions on Board Game Geek about the rules, that the rules were a bit of a mess apparently, or not too clear, and when I see tons and tons and tons of rules questions, I kind of jarred my thinking of the game and my first for getting the game. And since then, I think, of course, over time, everything's been smoothed out. It's got a fantastically high rating, and a lot of people actually say, if you look on the ratings on the Geek, it actually says, there's a few comments where people are saying it's actually the best game they've ever played. Certainly, the theme-wise, it looks fantastic. Christophe Bollinger is on record as saying that there's two main things that he dislikes in Euros. He loves Euros, but he dislikes the lack of player interaction and to get away from the point salad, so that the theme isn't tacked on. Apparently this game's absolutely dripping in theme, and it's very interactive, and negotiation is a big part of the game. The mechanics is area control, area influence, auction, bidding, commodity speculation, trading, tile placement, negotiation, worker placement, all on a modular board. So yeah, it looks fantastic. At the same time, because of this reprint, because it's been really hard to get hold of recently, we've got the War and Peace expansion, which adds further 40 cards to it and makes it a bit more mean apparently. And for anybody while we're at it that wants to know, I'm going to sleeve everything in this game. Fantasy Flight, it's the standard card game size, which is 63.5 by 88. 2 packs of these will do everything, including the solo expansion, which I managed to get out the Geek Store. Not the Geek Store, on the Geek Marketplace I should say, which is 27 solo scenarios. And for the square cards, 2 packs of 70 by 70 millimeters square board game cards, sleeves. These are the premium sleeves. So there you go. Right, should we dive in? We've got Archipelago. What a nice big heavy box by Ludicali. So here we go. Let's have a look. There's a fantastic box insert on this as well, with an insert that pulls out to hold the game tiles. So let's have a look. Let's open this up. Archipelago. We've got that lovely smell, new smellness for the game. There's the game's rules. Fantastic artwork. Game components. Look at that. Look at that nice style of all the pictures of everything and where stuff goes. Discovering the archipelago. Population effects. Balance of the archipelago. The actions. Exploration, migration, reproduction, recruitment. There we go. 2-player rules, cards, glossary. We've got credits, table of contents. Oh, we've got long game. That's right, we've got 3 games in here. So we've got a short game, a medium game, a long game, and even with this, a solo game. That's pretty complete, isn't it? Right, so let's go to the punch boards. Wow, lots of them. That fantastic box insert. So, lots of punch boards. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 punch boards. Straight off the bat, the first thing that surprised me is I've seen plenty and plenty of pictures and done my research on it. It's the size of the exploration, the board, the double-sided, the big, very large. I've got big hands, and look, that's a man-sized tile, that is. There we go. So you got these, awesome looking pieces, really good quality, nice and that stiff card. So there we go. Lots of tokens here. So let's just have a look. Here's the round resource wheel. It's very nice, isn't it? And I think yeah, this is for, there's 2 sides for depending on the amount of players playing. That's really nice. There's a heck of a lot to this game. More island tiles and coins and tokens. Got the player boards here. It's even got here, look, on these punch boards, it says the box and plastic storage insert vacuum tray are used during play for optimum play and storage. I mean, what a nice touch. I mean, even on these punch boards, you know, going to this detail, the nice writing and background art on the actual punch boards. There's like some wrecked ship here. And stuff's obviously going to punch really easy. Look, that's good. Oh, look at the nice art on the back. Fantastic. Really nice. Like a volcano here. Extremely good quality from Ludicali. Right, we need a bit more space now. So into here, got tons and tons of stuff there. Got the little player screens. Let's slide this piece of paper off. Hide your resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in yellow, blue, red, green and purple. And a lovely scene on there, isn't there? It's like a Spanish galleon. A little tropical island here. Lovely. And like player aids on the back. An order of play. There we go. Very functional. Further into the box we have cubes. And these are the island resources, I think. And these are like, look to me, about 8mm. 8 or 10 are they? 8mm I think, cubes. There we go. Very colourful. Let's put those up there. We've got 3 meeples. A white one, a grey one and a black one. And we've got the player pieces with meeples and discs. And boats. Let's get one out. Big chunky disc. Smaller discs. Boats. Getting them in, Donna. Got boats. And of course the meeples. There's one set of player pieces there. Got some sorting out to do with this game with all the punching. Blue player pieces, yellow player, which is I think what I'll be. I think I've just picked up Donna's colour now, that'll be you, won't it? Yeah. The purple. And Charlie, or if Uncle Paul's here, he'll be playing with this, the brother-in-law, with the red. And game cards. It says solo expansion coming soon. There it is. So let's get into here. We make the games we want to play. Okay, Moody Kelly. Also Earth Reborn, same designer, and Dungeon Twister, same designer. Serena, not heard of it. Differences. Right, so here we go. It's the cards in the game. Good quality card. Thick, good feel to them, and smooth finish, which often can be nicer than some of the kind of washed out linen finish that you sometimes get. I quite actually like these, and considering I've got decent, good quality FFG card sleeves, I'm very happy with these cards. So there we go, that's that deck. And we got these lovely square cards. I do like these, I'm a fan of these. I think they're really nice, and of course these serve a purpose in the game. There is a reason they are square, because they get turned around, giving different numbers. So good artwork there. Pirate, Researcher, Explorer. Can't go through them all, but Assassin, Bishop. There we go. Nice cards. Again, excellent quality. So I mean, so some of the artwork, look at that, just for the sawmill. I mean, lovely artwork on these cards, and all very different. Production value on this game is stellar. Brilliant. Really, really impressive. The table is just filling up with stuff. Now here, look at that. That is a box insert, and of course this comes out, and on the table you have room for the exploration tiles in here. Look at that. Fits perfect, and you even got the grooves at the side to pick them out. What an excellent addition, and great foresight, you know. Right, let's bang on. Let's get into the War and Peace expansion. As you can see, small little compact box. Apparently adds a lot, so we'll play the base game a lot, I think. But then, of course, we shall get onto this. And what this does, adds 40 new cards to the game, which are a bit more aggressive, apparently. Open these up because I am going to sleeve them anyway. Apparently there is room for sleeved cards in this box, and certainly enough there is, look. And also there's enough room to mix them in with these, so everything, this will be the cards for the game, and you can take this out just like you take this piece out and have your card deck in there, which is great. So again, 40 new cards, War and Peace, and I think from what I've read, makes the game, brings some freshness to the game after playing it a lot, but also makes the game quite a bit more brutal. You can use them standalone on their own, replacing these apparently, or you can mix them in, which is probably what we'd do. There we go. And while we're at it, just quickly, solo expansion. You can play, I suppose that each one gives different scenarios. Apparently it's quite hard to give you tough stuff, and you got different length scenarios as well. For the solo expansion there's 27 of them, and you can play with all cool characters. You've got Robinson Crusoe there, admirals and Christopher Columbus, some better known than others, a Pope. There we go. So, and that's a solo expansion also. So you can see tons and tons of stuff. Can't wait to get into it. Fantastic, beautiful tropical theme. Big sprawling game. Negotiation, big part of it. Can't wait to play. Thanks for watching.